The Grand Assembly of the Galactic Council stood in session, an opulent hall of towering crystalline pillars and shimmering banners of the ruling species. The Viari, the oldest and most powerful race, presided over the gathering. At the center of it all stood Ambassador Elias Carter, representing the young but rapidly advancing species, humanity. The Galactic Council, intoned High Chancellor Vorzen of the Viari, has deemed your species worthy of guidance. You shall be integrated as a protectorate under our rule, benefiting from our wisdom and protection. Carter smirked. He had expected arrogance but not outright condescension. And if we refuse? The hall erupted in hushed whispers. No species had ever refused the Council's offer. Vorzen's violet eyes narrowed. That would be unwise. Carter chuckled. Then we'll take our chances. He turned on his heel and walked out. Humanity severed all ties with the Council that day, the Council's arrogance. The Council dismissed humanity's rejection as the foolish bravado of a young race. The Viari and their allies expected humanity to come crawling back once they realized the dangers of the galaxy. But humanity did not return. Instead, they withdrew completely. No human ships visited Council space. No transmissions were sent. They sealed themselves inside their self-declared borders, and the Council, in its arrogance, barely noticed. Part 3, The Silent Century. 100 years passed. Humanity's absence became a mere footnote in galactic records. Meanwhile, the Council's empire continued as it always had, until something changed. A border outpost on the edge of Council space went silent. Then another. A Viari patrol ship sent to investigate disappeared without a trace. The Council initially suspected a rogue faction or pirate activity. But when an entire Viari colony world lost contact, panic set in. Part 4, The First Warning. Desperate for answers, the Council sent a fleet to investigate. What they found chilled them to their cores. The colony was still there, but abandoned. Not a single life form remained. Buildings stood intact, lights flickered in empty streets, but there were no signs of struggle, no bodies, no destruction. It was as if every living being had simply vanished. And then they found the message. Scrawled across the capital city in massive, precise lettering. We warned you. Stay away. It was written in English. Humanity's language. Part 5, The Return of Humanity. The Council convened in an emergency session. They could not comprehend how a species they had dismissed as insignificant had developed such overwhelming capabilities in just a century. More border worlds went dark. Fleets sent to investigate never returned. Reports surfaced of ships appearing on long-range sensors, unmarked vessels of impossible design, moving at speeds that defied known physics. Then, for the first time in 100 years, humanity sent a transmission. It was simple. You assumed we needed you. You were wrong. Do not follow us. Part 6, The Council's Fatal Mistake. The Council, in its hubris, refused to be intimidated. They mobilized their greatest armada, over 1,000 warships from dozens of species, to teach humanity its place. They entered human space. They never returned. Part 7, The Fall of the Council Fleets. What little data the Council recovered painted a horrifying picture. The human defenses did not just destroy the invading fleet, they dismantled it. Energy weapons that bent space-time. Kinetic rounds moving at near-relativistic speeds. Entire Viari dreadnoughts reduced to dust in an instant. The few ships that managed to escape told tales of something far worse than advanced technology. Humanity had evolved beyond mere machines. Their ships moved like they were alive, responding to attacks before they happened. It was as if humanity had become something else entirely. Part 8, The Panic and the Exodus. The Council collapsed into chaos. Civilizations that had ruled for millennia suddenly found themselves powerless. Refugees fled core worlds, seeking asylum in the farthest reaches of space. Some species pleaded for mercy, swearing they had never opposed humanity. Others tried to broker peace. Humanity did not respond. Part 9, The End of the Council. One by one, the great ruling species of the galaxy fell into ruin. The Viari homeworld, once the heart of galactic civilization, was left untouched, but empty. Every living Viari was simply gone. A final transmission reached what remained of the Council's leadership. You thought we needed you. You thought you were gods. But when we walked away, we learned the truth. You were never our masters. You were never our betters. Now, you are nothing. Part 10, The New Order. The Galactic Council was no more. The once mighty rulers of the stars became scattered remnants, fearful of the silent, watching eyes of humanity. And humanity? No one knew where they had gone. Some whispered that they had ascended beyond the physical realm. Others believed they had merely stepped into the shadows, waiting, watching. One thing was certain, the galaxy had changed forever. Humanity had walked away. And the galaxy would never forget their mistake.